Yes. Okay.
Hi guys, today I'm going to start this session on how to set up remarketing campaign for Google search ads, and then we'll also understand the lead generation process. So I'll tell you basic steps. Okay, first you have to you have to install the Google Ads remarketing tag on your website. So what you have to do is you have to open ads.google.com, click on start now. Then you have to click on your ads account, go to tools, go to shared library, click on audience manager, click on your data sources, then click on Google Ads tag, then click on details, and then click on tag setup. Then you have to click on setup instruction and tag. Then you have to click on install the tag by yourself. Okay. So now I'll show you the further concepts, right? So I just click on install the tag by yourself. Okay, right? Okay, so this is the code which you have to copy the code in your landing pages. You have to do this, right? Okay, now once this is done, so it is telling me the Google Ads tag will definitely add visitors to your website with visitor list, and then set new cookies on your domain, which will store information about the ad click that brought a user to your site. You must install this tag on either you can install this on every page of your website, or you can also install this tag on your landing pages, right? So you just have to copy the code below in between the head tag of every page of your website. Okay, so very important, copy the code in between the head tag of every page of your website. Alright, so both every page, or either you can also install on the landing pages. Alright, so this is what you can do for now, right? Okay, yeah, I hope I'm clear, right? So now going forward, we will also understand the further okay, so once this is done, then we have to set up conversion tracking in Google Ads. Okay, so basically you need to set up conversion tracking in Google Ads to monitor the lead generation actions. Okay, so how are you going to do this basically? So what you have to do is you have to click on goals and click on conversions. Click on conversions. So let's go back, click on goals, click on conversions, then you have to click on summary first. Okay, so what I do is goals, conversions, summary. Alright, so this is getting loaded, so hang on for a second. Info, right, for setting up the conversions. Yes. Alright, so in the meanwhile, we'll move on to the next concept as well. Okay, so here it is. So now, before we move on to the next concept, so this is getting loaded. So here we have conversion goals and we have diagnostics. So in my previous session, I have shown you how you can set up the conversion action. So just click on plus new conversion action. Okay, so just click on plus new conversion action here. Select the kind of conversion you want to track. Okay, click on website. Basically track actions on your website, right? Okay, just do that. Okay, then you have to enter your website domain name, right? So just enter the website domain name here. You enter this. Enter your website domain name and click on scan. Okay, click on scan. Okay, so here you have used website events to create conversion action or create them manually, right? So definitely you have to create them manually, create conversion actions manually. Then create conversion actions manually. Okay, so here it is. So conversion goal is submit lead form. Select event type. So what is the event type here? Drop down option. Here you have form submission or page load, right? So event type is form submission. So here you have URL scale-up consultants is submit lead form conversion when someone submits any form on scaleupconsultants.com, and then you just click on add. Once this is done, once all the information is filled, then just click on add. Right, so I hope I'm clear. Yeah, any doubts, any questions till here, you can please ask me in the comments. I would be happy to help all of you. All right, okay, now let's move forward. Let's close this for now. This is already added. Okay, so we discuss about conversion tracking, right? Okay, so now going forward with the next concepts. So what are we going to understand here? So let's discuss that. Now we will discuss about audience building. You have to go back to tools and settings. Okay, so I close this tab here. Yeah, if I go back to tools and settings here, right? So this is tools and settings, right? So what is the option here? Okay, then you have to click on to tools and settings, then click on shared library, go to audience manager. Okay, tools and settings, shared library, audience manager. Yeah, so clear till now. All right, so let's move forward. Okay, so we are in audience manager. Okay, so now we have to create the audience, so click on plus icon. So let's do that. Now click on plus icon. Okay, so I click on plus icon. Here you have multiple options: website visitors, app users, YouTube users, customer list, Google Analytics, lead form segment. Click on plus website visitors. Okay, so now let's define the segment name. So before we define that, so basically what you have to do is you have to target audience, define your audience. You can target all website visitors or filter based on specific pages visited. Okay, so we'll target all website visitors here. Audience name, so that's called as segment name also. We'll say CSM training India, CSM training India. Then select segment members. Okay, so visitors of web pages or visitors of page with specific tag. Select visitors of web pages. Then let's create actions. So web page visits in last 30 days. So here we'll say web page visits in last 90 days. Okay. All right. So either you can also add an action or and, right? So let's say for example, if you add an action, okay, so you can also add. So basically what you have to do is you can also expand this audience segment to people who have taken the following action. So we need not need that for now, right? So I close this here, or and action also. Okay, you can narrow down your audience segment to people who have already taken the following action. So this was not required for now, right? Then prefill options, prefill segment with people from past 30 days, then add a segment description, right? Okay, so this is how first you can create the remarketing audience here. Then click on create segment. Once you have filled all the information, click on create segment. Okay, click on create segment. Yeah, so I hope I'm clear. Yeah, so the data will populate within 24 to 48 hours. Okay, so you can see data over here. All right. Okay, so now let's move forward. So we created the audience and target visitors. You can define your audience, right? Then you can target visitors or specific pages visited. Then audience name we have given. So you can either select 30 days or 90 days. Audience size is very important. You need a minimum audience size of 1000 users for remarketing. Okay, you need minimum audience size of 1000 users. for effective remarketing. Alright, so now we created the audience. Okay, then we also set up conversion actions here. We have installed Google Ads remarketing tag. Now we will move to the next step, that is campaign creation. Okay, yeah, so this is very interesting. Okay, so let's move to campaign creation. Now let's move to campaign creation. Okay, Google Ads dashboard. Okay, so I'll go here, click on campaigns tab, click. Okay, so once you click on campaigns tab, okay, so you have to select new campaign. Okay, then you have to choose create a campaign without a goals guidance. Create a campaign without a goals guidance. Okay, so let's do that. New campaign. Alright, so let's get started with that particular option. Okay, so here you have multiple campaign objectives: sales, leads, website traffic, app promotion, awareness and consideration, local store visits and promotion. Create a campaign without a goals guidance. So basically you choose a campaign type first without a recommendation based on your objective. So select this particular objective here. Okay, then next part is what you have to select the campaign type. Okay, so select search campaign. Okay, click on search. Alright, so once you move here, then you have to select your bidding strategy. Select your bidding strategy. So before you select your bidding strategy, you can define the conversion goals here. So click on continue for now. Okay, so then what you see here, select the results you want to get from this campaign. So I click on website visits. Okay, select website visits. Yeah, so I open scaleupconsultants.com. So